When scrolling through social media, take a moment and think to yourself, what am I doing with my time? Think about all the other things you could be doing and ask yourself, is this really worth it? Social media has put users through addictive, mind-numbing sessions of non-stop scrolling. This has led many users into depressive episodes that affect the rest of their lives. With that, introducing a program that will help users get off of social media, I believe will help these depressive feelings. Through many of the sources I've read, such as rehab success rates and statistics, and does social media cause depression, I've become well informed on social media and what is needed to change. Today, I will first go over the effects of social media on its users and the need to make a change. Secondly, I will go over my plan to better help benefit and create a healthier lifestyle for users by using my program. And finally, I will go over the benefits of my program and the practicality of it. So that will lead us first into how social media is affecting its users. Many users, especially young children, according to an article, have a lack of confidence due to not accomplishing anything. Many kids go out and play sports and they win a game or they score a goal and they get these accomplishments that boost their confidence. Kids who are stuck behind phones and social media don't get that sense of dopamine. The big spike of dopamine that will fill their day and make them happy, they don't get that because they're scrolling through a screen. Although your videos will apply small spurts of dopamine, it isn't anything long term that will really benefit the confidence of a child or anybody in general. That also leads us into the topic of FOMO, fear of missing out. Fear of missing out is when you're scrolling through your pages and you like a post and you follow and you look at them and you think, wow, they're living a great life. When you look at others like this, you are basically looking away from your life. You are trying to imagine yourself in their position and think to yourself, oh, if I was like them, I'd be great, I'd be amazing, and you're escaping your problems. Escaping and running away from your problems and issues is a very unhealthy thing to do, and it's a problem that many people in our society do with social media abuse. With our comparing to others, that also leads us to comparing to the best of other people. This is a major problem with teenage girls. They look at supermodels and actresses and think to ourselves, wow, they are amazing. In reality, those people are just like us. We are just seeing the best of them for social media. We don't see their depressive episodes, their sadness, because they aren't going to post about that. So girls go through things like eating disorders, loss of sleep, depression, mental disorders, anything that harms them because they try to be like those supermodels. They want to be amazing like them, when in reality it's just harming them. That has even caused suicide rates to go up, according to an article, of teenage girls, which is a horrible thing to see. So first, I discussed the effects of social media on its users and the need to create a change. Now I will go over my plan to create a healthier lifestyle for these users, which would be my program. So what is my program? My program will first start off with taking away the phones of users. When we come together and when we meet, we will take away their phones, and with that, it will not allow them access to the internet. This forces them to be placed with interactions with others to where they actually have to talk to someone instead of stare behind a screen. With that, we will also our only requirement to join would be deleting social media. Our goal is to get them off of social media and let them see what reality is and how great life can be without a screen in front of your face. With those two things, we ask ourselves, what are they going to do with no phone and no social media? When they first join, we will start off with interest groups and talking groups. These talking groups will allow people to talk to others and really express their emotions. They can say why they joined the group, they can talk about how they're feeling, the emotions they're going through, and basically explain themselves. And they can see that others are struggling with the same exact things they are. When people see that they are not alone in issues, they become more compassionate, and they become more understanding. And these are really important social values people that are stuck behind screens need to learn. But even with these talking groups, they can see the struggles of social media, but what's going to make them better? That is why we apply our activities to our program as well. After they can talk and understand with each other, we have sports activities, we have board games, puzzles, we have shows and interactions that all give people physical interactions with one another. With these things like sports, it creates team bonding, it creates physical activities to where you can go out and have fun and create some accomplishments. Board games and puzzles cause problem-solving skills and teamwork where you can work together and really build bonds and relationships. And shows such as plays and magic shows even, it can show that you can watch something entertaining and it doesn't have to be through a little screen in front of your face. With that, it shows many of the benefits you can actually receive. But even with all of that, some may be struggling with social media abuse still. So we offer therapeutic programs that people need. We have licensed therapists on campus, and if you need to talk one-on-one with someone, you can, because we want to offer all the resources we can to really help our patients. So now that I've talked about the effects of social media on its users and the need to change, and I talked about my plan to help benefit others mentally through my program, I will now talk about the benefits of my program and the practicality of it. Through one of the articles I've read, I saw that people that quit social media are happier. It's just stated fact. Once they got off social media, they stopped comparing themselves to others and they stopped looking down on themselves because they just enjoyed what was around them. They were able to go outside, enjoy views, and just have a good time because they weren't focused on staring at a screen. With that, there's also been research and studies on rehab programs. Through an article I read, 42% of alcohol and drug abuse programs have had a completion rate. 42% completion rate through those programs. With that, my program is similar to those, but arguably easier. So if you ever thought about struggling or not being able to complete the program, it's right there. 42% of drug users have completed theirs, so you can complete yours as well. With that, social media is a major problem in our society as there needs to be policies and programs implemented for struggling people out there. Today, I had first gone over the struggles social media users go through and the changes that need to be made. Secondly, I went over my plan to create a program to help benefit these struggling users. And finally, I went over the benefits and practicality of my program. If you ever find yourself struggling to get over social media or having just mental problems, don't take another second. Join our group. Our group is there to support others and be there for everyone that is struggling and having a difficult time. We don't discriminate. We want everyone to come. With that, just know that social media is a major problem and it isn't going away anytime soon. Social media is here to stay and it is a growing business. Even with its many benefits, we as a society have to learn how to limit ourselves from screen time as we need to enjoy the world around us. Thank you.